Hello, it's Mr. Thompson here again, and today I'm here to talk you through some work on dividing a quantity in a given ratio. This is both grade D and C at GCSE, or level 6 and 7 at Key Stage 3. I should explain what part is grade D and what part is grade C as we go on. So let's go to our first example. Okay, so you will get a question along the lines of this, and this is grade D. We are going to divide £20 in the ratio 3 to 2. That means we want to divide it into a total of 5 equal parts. 3 parts on this side and 2 parts on this side. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to write out my ratio again over here. Notice I do it in the same order, 3 to 2. 3 colon 2, 3 to 2. That's quite important. Especially with the later questions, you need to be doing it in the same order as it's given in the question. I'm then going to draw boxes that are approximately, as far as I can do on here, the same size. So 3 boxes on this side and 2 boxes on this side. So I'm going to do that by doing this 1, 2, 3, and then on this side 1, 2. Okay, so in total we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. So we have a total, do this in a different colour, of 5 boxes. Okay, now we want to split £20 equally between 5 boxes. So we are going to do the calculation £20, and we're going to divide that by 5. And that gives me £4. So that means that each one of these boxes is worth £4. It would help if you just written them all in like this. Okay, so each of these boxes is worth £4. So the next thing we're going to do is total up each side. So on this side we've got 3 parts, so 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 3 times 4. That gives me £12. Then we'll put our colon in again, and then on this side we have £4 here and we have £4 here. Adding those up, or timesing 2 by 4, gives me £8. Now you can always check, because these two amounts here should add up to your original amount of £20. We can see that 12 plus 8 gives me £20. So we've done that one correctly. Okay, so I'll give you a question to try on your own now. Okay, so I'm asking you now to divide £18 in the ratio 1 to 5. Now just a hint, remember I said it matters about the order as well. Okay, so I'll let you pause the video here and have a go at that question, and I will give you the answer shortly. Okay, so I hope you've had a go at doing that. I'll very quickly run through the answer now. We've got £18 here, and we want to split that in the ratio 1 to 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write, as I did before, 1 to 5 out under here, and then I'm going to do that many boxes under each one of approximately the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And now what I want to do is I want to divide this amount by the number of boxes. So there are 6 boxes in total. 6 boxes. So I want to do £18 divided equally between 6 boxes. That gives me £3 in each box. Let's put that in a different colour. So we have £3 in each box. Okay, and then the final thing to do is to total them up, and I haven't really left enough room, so I wonder if we can zoom out. So on this one here we total them up, we've got £3 there, and on this one here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3, giving me £15. Once again, if you've done it right, they should all add up to 18. Okay, Very good. We shall now try another example. Okay, so this second example is slightly more difficult, but it's still grade D. This is still grade D or level 6. Okay, so it's slightly more difficult because there are 3 parts to this ratio. So we're dividing an amount, £24, into a 3-part ratio. We're going to do it exactly the same. I don't need to write out the ratio again because I can just do it under here. But I'm going to write it once again in the same order: 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 1 box. So down here, if I do 1 box, sorry, 2 boxes there, 3 boxes in the middle, and then 1 box over here. Now, in total, I have 6 boxes. So I want to divide the amount, which is £24, equally between 6 boxes. So I'm going to do 24 divided by 6. Now, that gives me 4. So each of those boxes is worth £4. Okay, so now it's simply a case, let's do this one in red, again of adding up or doing 2 times 4, 2 boxes each with £4 in. That gives me £8 there. That gives me £12, and this one gives me £4. So we've now split 24 in the ratio 2 to 3 to 1, 8, 12 and 4. And if you notice, once again, they all add up to 24. So it's the same idea as with a 2-part ratio. You've just got an extra part of the ratio to deal with. Okay, I'll give you one question to try there, and then we'll try the final example. Okay, so using the same method as we did before, make sure you show all your workings. I'd like you to try dividing £64 in the ratio 2 to 5 to 1. So if you want to pause the video and have a go at that, and I'll give you the answer shortly. Okay, so we're going to do the 2 boxes here, and then we're going to do the 5 boxes. Notice how I keep the try and keep the boxes as far as possible on a tablet the same size. And then on here 1. So in total we have 8 boxes. Put that in blue. 8 boxes, and we want to divide the amount we're given, £64, equally between those 8 boxes. So we're doing £64 the amount divided by the number of boxes, and that gives us £8 for each box. So I'm going to write them all in. Give me a sec. Okay, so I've written them all in there. If I zoom out now, we can finish the question. Okay, so yeah, written £8 in each of these boxes. Now it's simply a case of adding them all up. So £8 plus £8 here gives me £16. Make sure I put my ratio bit in. And then I've got 5 lots of £8 here, which gives me £40. And then finally I've got £8 in there. So we've got £16 to £40 to £8. We've done it, remember we have to do it in the same order as the question. Okay, so that was your question. Let's try one final example, and this will be grade C. Okay, so this is a grade C or level 7 question, and it says Andy and Bob split some money in the ratio 4 to 7. If Andy got £12, how much did Bob get? So this one is a little bit more difficult because you have to work your way backwards. This is how you do it. You do it exactly the same as before. Now, in worded questions like this, who you're splitting it between is always in the same order as the ratio you're given. So Andy, in this case, would get 4 parts. Bob would get 7 parts. So I'm just going to call Andy and Bob A and B for ease here. So that's A, and over here would be B. Okay, and they're splitting that in the ratio 4 to 7. Try and line them up in the same order. Okay, so now I'm just going to draw my boxes, so give me a second. Okay, so I've just about managed to draw my 4 boxes on this side and my 7 boxes on this side. Okay, so in total now then we have 11 boxes. Let me write that over here. 11 boxes. Now, we know that Andy in total got £12. So we know that Andy's share has to add up to £12. So what we need to do is we know that on this side there are 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and all of that adds up to £12. So to find out how much each box is worth, we need to do the amount Andy got, which was £12, divided by how many boxes he has. So you can see there that each of those boxes is worth £3. So just write those in there. Now with ratio questions, all of the amounts, the individual boxes, will always have exactly the same amount in them. So just give me a second and I'll fill in these ones here. Okay, so now all of these boxes have £3 in. So the question asks us, how much did Bob get? So these 7 boxes on this side, if we total them up, they will tell us how much Bob got. So in total, we've got seven boxes each with £3 in. So 7 times 3 gives me £21. The question asked, how much did Bob get? Bob got £21. And if we were to add up the amount Andy got, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 12, and 21, we could, if the question asked us how much money did they share in total, you could just do the £21 plus the £12, and that would give me £33 in total. However, you've got to be careful and answer the question that that is given to you. Okay, so I'm going to give you a question for you to try, just finally. Okay, so the question I'd like to give you says, Amanda and Barry share some money in the ratio 5 to 2. If Barry got £14, how much money did they split? So I mean, how much money did they split in total? Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds to pause this video and have a go at the question. Okay, so the question says Amanda and Barry share some money in the ratio 5 to 2. Barry got £14. How much did they split in total? So first thing, as I did before, is I'm going to write out, don't know why I did that in blue, I'm going to write out A and B. And they split it in the ratio 5 to 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw my boxes, 3, 4, 5, and on this side 2. Okay, now you know in total that Barry got £14. So these two boxes have to make in total £14. So what you're going to do is £14, and you are going to split that equally between 2 boxes. So each of those boxes is worth £7. So very quickly, just bear with me while I fill each of these boxes in. £7, £7, and remember, all of the boxes are worth exactly the same. So I've just filled in the £7 in each box. Now the question asks how much money did they split, so it's looking for the total. So in total you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes, each of those with £7 in. So to work out the answer, what you're going to do is you are going to do the number of boxes, 7 boxes, and you're going to multiply that by the amount that is in each box. So in total they split £49. That is your final answer, and that is grade C or level 7 if you can do that. Okay, I hope that's been of use to you. Please have a look on my YouTube channel for any other videos, and let me know if you need help with any areas of your maths, and I'll see if I can make a video to help you. Until next time, see you later.